Welcome back, SethBling here. Pwego and I work together on this awesome minecart roller coaster challenge map. If you haven't already, I recommend you check out the cinematic video on his channel. It's got a much better look at the roller coaster itself. In this video, I'm going to give sort of a commentary on the roller coaster and how it was built, the various parts. So here we're in a mine shaft in a mining village, and we come upon a lift. So I'm going to push the button to operate the lift, but of course the lift is broken. Drops us into this pool of water, and it looks like the only way out is on this minecart. So let's take a ride. I added some stuff beyond what's in Pwego's video, but not too much. There's a pool of lava up ahead. Luckily there's this minecart on a parallel track that saves us. Now we come upon the scenery shot. Pwego did all the aesthetics and world building. I just did the minecart tracks and the redstone. He did a great job. There's great attention to detail here. And I recommend you download the map, check it out for yourself. Just make sure you keep a backup because it's not resettable and is actually quite difficult. Alright, speaking of difficult, here's the most difficult jump. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, just barely. That one's really hard. So now we ride up and out to freedom, except we don't have quite enough juice and we get blocked in. Head back down to the depths. Alright, we got some minecarts beside us and a lava pool up ahead. Luckily, I can escape the lava-y fate. This map is actually quite difficult, like I said. It took me many tries to get the map right. But, so again, I recommend you keep a backup. Okay, lava pool, can't quite reach, alright, there we go. I really think Pwego did all the hard work on this one. He had such great attention to detail. I recommend that once you beat the challenge, that you get out of the minecart and just take a look around because there's such great detail. Here's a beautiful water lava fall. The trick to this upcoming jump is you got to look up. All right, so let's see if I can do it. This part's actually pretty challenging. Okay, made that. The last couple jumps are really jarring, so let's see. All right, I made it. And now we come to the end of the roller coaster. Looks like we weren't the first ones here. Let me jump to a skeleton view of the map and I can show you all the... So here is a slightly modified version of what I gave Pwego to work with. This has all the minecart tracks and he added everything else, all of the decorations. So as you can see, he did quite an amazing job. He started with nothing and added everything. So here's the pool of water that we drop into to start with from the elevator, and the minecart you get into. Push the button to power the track here to send the minecart off, and some this detector rail sets off some TNT at the beginning of the map. Come down here. Here's the first pool of lava. There's a detector rail here, which sets off this minecart, and I had to just use trial and error to get the timing right so that this minecart would be exactly parallel to the minecart that you're riding in. So that falls into the pool of lava. This minecart continues on and hits a patch of soul sand. This is the part that slows it down. So it's important to use soul sand because actually no, it's not important. The soul sand behaves differently than a regular block would here, so the soul sand guaranteed that the minecart would keep going after this little breakage in the minecart track, because if you used a regular block, it didn't always keep going. So this is where the nice scenery was. Then we go down here, and another detector rail triggers a minecart all the way down here, so that when you fall, this is the hardest jump, when you fall off this cliff, there will be a minecart running past for you to get into. I had to time this one. I had to work on the timing for this one a lot, and it's still quite difficult just because when you're in a minecart you can't really see downward. Then you head up and you don't quite make it out to the escape. Come back down. There's two minecarts here next to you, and you have to go. Actually, in the original version that I gave Pwego, why don't I just give myself a minecart and I'll do it. You had to do a little bit more dodging around, so Here we go. And then the minecart comes back to the center, and you have to go to the far left. And then there's another one here. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyway, so he actually modified it a bit from here, from the version I gave him. But obviously it was to make it fit the scenery, and he did a great job with that. Then we come up the vertical section here, right before the lava fall. Detector rail triggers the minecart. So this is the lava fall right here towards the end, and so you have to jump from this minecart. It's timed so that the second minecart comes in above the minecart that's falling, and you have to sort of click up to get into that one. And so that falls just onto this rail right here. Again, I had to do some experimenting to see how far it would go before it fell. And then there's a detector rail which triggers these 3 minecarts in sequence with a little bit of delay between, so that you can go from one to the next, and you just barely won't fall into the lava. It's pretty simple. It's mostly just use of detector rails and redstone. And again, I feel like the job that Pwego did was amazing given what I gave him. So hats off to him. He gets like 80% of the credit for this thing, for sure. So I hope you enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at the Mine Challenge minecart map. And make sure you check it out for yourself. Download it, play it again because you won't beat it the first time. And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.